Yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel. Sports 7GH, it's always a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much. Now, we are going to talk about some hot news coming from the Black Stars camp as we prepare for the game versus Madagascar. FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Ghana Black Stars will be playing versus Madagascar on the 17th of November 2023, which is this coming Friday at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Yes, tomorrow. Black Stars coach Chris Hughton will be meeting the press, and then there will be the final training session afterwards. We are going to be there and we will bring you all the fantastic updates, videos, and everything you ought to know. Do all to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section of this video. If you have any, like the video also for us. It's very, very important. Now we are going to bring you some hot news from the Black Stars camp as we prepare for that particular game. In fact, let me go just straight to the point. Right, good. Let's start from here. Now, I've always told you that the last time we played Madagascar in Ghana here, it was under 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifier. We played them at Cape Coast. The coach of the side for Ghana Black Stars was Coach Otuado. Okay, good. Oh no, it wasn't Otuado. That was like Sika Akono. Must be him. Oh, all right. But I just want us to look at the starting 11 Ghana Black Stars used for that particular game. We won the game 3-0. But there is something, whilst I was thinking about this game, I have seen a certain thing about our last game we played versus Madagascar. We won the game 3-0. And the lineup the coach at that time used for this particular 11 had only one defensive midfielder. Only one defensive midfielder. The rest of the players were all attacking minded players. Now, we went with a 4, based on what SofaScore is showing us, we went with a 4-3-1-2 formation. Okay. But then if you look at the lineup, only Baba Idrisu was a defensive midfielder. Abdul Fattah Ishaku isn't a defensive midfielder. Felix Afenejan in the midfield isn't a defensive midfielder. Mohamed Kudus is also not a defensive midfielder. Then we had Andre Dede Ayew and then Jordan Ayew. So out of the 11 players, only 5 players were defensive-minded players. If you take into consideration the back 4, which was Denis Odoi, Daniel Amate, Gideon Mensah, and then Abdul Babaraman. So Gideon Mensah actually partnered with Daniel Amate, okay, in the heart of the defense. So the central defense, no, it was Gideon Mensah and Daniel Amate. And actually, Gideon Mensah played very well on that day, having a rating of 7.0. Jojo Olakot was imposed, and then Abdul Babaraman was the left back of the team. So, but right now, there, if you are playing Madagascar, and look, Coach Chris Hughton last game he played versus Madagascar, we went away and we drew the game 2-2. We couldn't score even one goal. And look at the lineup we went with. We went with Lawrence Atizigi and Patrick Pozo as left back, Daniel Amate and Joseph Edu as the central defenders. We had Denis Odoi as the right back, Thomas Partey, Salis Samet Abdul as the 2 defensive midfielders. Thomas Partey and Saleh Samet Abdul. We had Kamaldeen Sulemana, Andre Dede Ayew, Joseph Pencil as one of the wingers, and then Jordan Ayew as the main striker. We couldn't score even one goal. What does this tell you? It tells you that, look, the coach of the Black Stars, Chris Hughton, should start learning. And if you are playing certain teams, look, when we played versus Central African Republic at home, he still played 2 defensive midfielders. When we are playing certain teams, he doesn't have to play 2 defensive midfielders. No, he has to play just 1. Madagascar will not come to Kumasi to attack us and try to score us. Even if they do that, we have to be able to defend with 5 defenders. We don't need 6 defenders to defend versus Madagascar. If you need 6 defenders to defend versus Madagascar, then if you go to the African Cup of Nations and you meet Egypt, you need 9 defenders. Do you get the point I'm trying to make? So based on the lineup the previous coach used for our home game versus Madagascar in Cape Coast, where we won 3-0. And if you look at that lineup, we had a lot of attacking minded players. A lot. Felix Afenejan, Jordan Ayew, Andre Dede Ayew, Mohamed Kudus, and Fatawi Shahaku, about 5 attacking-minded players. We scored 3 goals on the day. 3. They couldn't contain us. Madagascar just couldn't contain us, and that's the reason why I think that Coach Chris Hughton, he has to do his job well, and then let us see that the coach is doing what the coach is thinking outside the box, and it's not always a template lineup. Now, the Black Stars of Ghana will be training this evening at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, and it is still behind closed doors. Tomorrow they will open it for everybody to know what they are training and how they are doing. Now, the Ghana Football Association has reviewed why these 2 players were not able to be part of the Black Star squad. Abdul Momen of Rayo Vallecano, who was previously part of the squad, and he actually withdrew from the squad. The reason the Ghana Football Association Communications Director Henry Asante Chum is giving is that Abdul Momen actually excused himself from the squad. He actually is saying that he joined Rayo Vallecano not long ago. He wants to settle down and all of those issues, and I'm disappointed. These are the players we say that, oh, the coach should call them. When the coach give you the opportunity to come and play FIFA World Cup qualifiers, and you are saying that we should excuse you for what? So when will you be ready? I thought that this guy was injured in Bo or something. At the moment, why didn't you come? In fact, I don't understand. We campaign for you guys that you are doing very well. We need people like you in our Black Star setup. And then when the coach calls you, you come back with flimsy excuses. That what you want to settle down, what? Settle where? Rayo Vallecano, you are a mainstay. Coming to play for the Black Stars will only help you. So I don't really understand. With Kamaldeen Sulemana too, is the same thing. The GFA communication director is saying that he says he's been injured. He came back, he's recovered, and he's now trying to settle with Sarantin in the championship, and so we should excuse him. I don't know how Ghana here, we don't take call-ups very serious. It is a big deal for your country to call upon you to come and play for them, and I actually don't know, but it's just what it is. England, when you are called and you are even injured, you go there for the English national team doctors to assess you and ascertain that indeed you are injured before they will excuse you to go back to your club. So it should be a serious business for everybody, but I don't know why these players are excusing themselves. Maybe they will have their own special reasons. Until then, we can only say we are disappointed, but it's just what it is. Now, Madagascar already in town, and they are training at the Pajo Park in Kumasi at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. They're already in town, and today is Wednesday. They've arrived early. So tomorrow they will train at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, their last training session before the game comes on Friday. So Madagascar are in town and they are training. Like I said, the Black Stars coach should give us a proper and perfect starting 11 to win and score more goals in that game versus Madagascar. Mind you, Mali will stay home to play 2 games versus Chad and then Central African Republic. All of them home games. All of them. Those 2 games Mali are playing in this month of November, I can guarantee you that they will beat those 2 countries and get 6 points. So if we want to win, we have to be winning big to actually tell Mali that, look, we are ready to qualify to the World Cup than they are. And so we have to beat Madagascar very well and then go to Comoros and beat them there. It doesn't matter that it is an away game. We have to go there and beat them because Mali is staying at home to play those 2 games. So it means that they are going to beat them. Yes, African football, they are, in the first place, Chad and Central African Republic are not Mali's mates. Mali can beat them on any day, even on neutral grounds. And then staying at home and knowing what is at hand for them, World Cup 2026, they obviously will beat those teams. So we should be serious and beat our counterparts in this month of November. We will continue to monitor and see how things go with the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and select, or leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. I'll see you in the next update. Bye bye.